Hello students, today we'll start the discussion about the unit number 4, that is safety management. Now what is safety management? Safety is a very important aspect of any industry as an accident-free environment boosts the morale of the team members working in the hazardous situation. Safety means continuing and healthful living without injury. Safety is free from harm or danger of the harm. The word safety also refers to the precaution people take to prevent the accident, harms, danger, damage, loss, and pollution. Safety also deals with improvement in the working condition for better health. Similarly, all hazards, that is, source, situation capable of injury or ill health, damage to property or workplace environment, etc., should be identified and action plan drawn for the safeguard against them. Now, in industry, safety is very important thing. Now, why? What is safety? Safety means doing your work without any injury. Safety is free from the harms or danger of harm. Now, in industry, the worker has to deal with a lot of machinery. The machinery has sharp edges, the machinery has moving parts, a number of things are over there. And if you are not taking the proper care, that may result into the injury. So there are different things. In most of the cases, the accidents takes place in the industry because of electric shock also. There are mechanical reasons also, chemical hazards also. So we need to take the proper care while you are going to handle such type of instrument in the industry. Now, what is the need for the safety management? A safety management system, it is a continuous improvement process that reduces hazards and prevent accident. It protects the health and safety of the employee and should be integrated into everyday process throughout the organization. Safety management system is a comprehensive system designed to manage the safety elements in the workplace. It includes policy, objective, plan, procedure, organization, responsibilities, and other measures. The safety management system is used in industries that manage the significant safety risks, including aviation, petroleum, petrochemicals, chemicals, electricity generation, and other. Workplace safety is an important for the every industry because workers desire to work in a safe and well protected environment. Health and safety workplace is essential for the industries in order to promote the well-being of the both employees and employer. Now, what is the need of the safety management system? So in safety management system is designed in the organization. So basically safety management system is not one time implementation process. It is a continuous improvement process that you need to continuously change the or improve your system as certain numbers of accidents or certain numbers of machines get added or something is going to be changed into the system. The process is going to be changed, new employees are going to be recruited, so you need to just aware them about this thing. So it is the continuous process improvement system that reduces hazards and prevent accidents. So for reducing the hazards we need to just aware the create the awareness among the peoples, as well as we have to use the safety protective equipments or the PP, personal protective equipments, in case of the workers who are going to deal with the hazardous situation. Prevent the incidents of happening the accidents over here. It protects the health and the safety of the employee. Sometimes what happens if the person is continuously in contact with the certain chemicals in the chemical industry, so that will affect the health of the person, as well as if the person is operating certain machinery which has the sharp edges, he is going to do work on the say lathe machine or something, some sort of machine, pressing machine. So the person has to take care about this one, so that result into the injury if it is not properly handling that machine. Okay, and it should be integrated into the everyday processes. So whatever the work is going on day to day basis every day, from starting of the shift of the operator to the end of the shift of the operator, or throughout the day, whatever the process are going through the organization, that should be considered for the continuous improvement, and that should be just included in the safety management system. Okay, and what are these elements of this? The elements are policy, which is designed by the organization, in the organization by the top level management, objective, plan, procedure. This is very important. That if you are going to purchase a new machine, then how to handle that machine. The complete procedure is there, SOP is there, standard operating procedure, and those SOPs must be given to the operator, and they have educated how to just follow the SOPs, responsibilities and measure over there. Now, SMS is used in the industry that manage the significant safety risk. Okay, including in what industry we are going to use the safety management system. We are going to use the aviation industry. Okay, so what is your aviation industry? So airline companies, they are going to include the safety management system. Petroleum industry, okay, those are going to manufacture the petroleum products. There's it is essential. Then electrical generation plant, electrical transmission and distribution substation. There you need to just create the safety management system. And chemical industry. Now, general safety norms that are going to be discussed over here. Now, general safety norm for the individual unit and preventive measure. While working in the industry, one should aware about the safety norms to be followed for everyone's safety. Following are the some safety norms that we are going to discuss over here. Be sure to know how to perform the job and perform it safely. Okay, so before starting your job, you must know how to perform the job. Okay, and how to perform it in a safe manner. Performing the job is not only uh, sufficient, or how to perform in the safe manner, that is more sufficient. Or be sure you know the hazards and how to protect yourself, that is head protection, eye and face protection, hearing protection. Now one example, uh, you may have just work in your workshop. Okay, in the workshop you have done the welding practices, welding job. So when we are going to do the welding, you are going to wear the eye protection. Okay, so in that case, either you are going to use the glasses over there, or you are going to use the face shield over there, so that when you are going to do the welding, at that time that minute particles does not come and go, just go make an impact with your face. Okay, so for that purpose, sometimes in the industry you can see that the persons are going to wear the headphones like structure or there, so that noise protection, that is a protection for noise. Okay, such type. And in the industry, in many industry you can see that you can enter into the industry only when you wear the say helmet, safety helmet. Mostly they are going to use the yellow color helmet over there. Report all near misses, incident, injuries, and illness immediately. If you can observe that something is going to be missed in the workplace, you have to just report it. If someone is going to be just injured, you need to just report it. Some incident is going to be happen, that say short circuit may be there, or there may be leakage of certain chemicals, so you can immediately report it to the higher authority. Okay, wear the required personal protective equipment necessary for the job during welding and working on the cutting tools. So when you are going to do the welding, so at that time you have to use the face shield, or at least you have to use the glasses, eyeglasses, when you are going to use doing the welding on your certain job. And if you are going to work on the lathe machine, so when you are going to just cut certain portion, or you are going to just do the finishing, at that time some metal pieces are going to be just removed from the job. So these metal pieces may just throw out near into the surrounding faces, so that may causes the injury, because they have the sharp edges. Always work clear and of the suspended loads. Head and foot protection. So if you are going to work over there, so you need to use the head and foot protections in some cases. Say in case of your industrial work, you need to always wear the helmet if you are going to work in the industry. And if you are going to relate it to the say mechanical industry or electrical industry, so food protection is also very important over there, because in the industry there are so many metallic parts, sharp edges are going to be just when the job is going to be performed, at that time the residual part of that are going to be laid on the surface. So if you are going to just walk with the bare footed, so that may causes damage to your feet, and that causes the injury. Inform supervisor of unsafe condition. If you can observe the unsafe condition, you can immediately inform the supervisor. Use the equipment, machinery and tools properly, that is hand tool, portable power or safety tools over there. Water safety equipments like protective clothing and personal hygiene. sorry, wear safety equipments. Okay, you have to always wear the safety equipments, protective clothing, and personal hygienic equipment. So what are these? So if you are going to work with the electrical system, then you have to always wear the hand gloves. Okay, rubber hand gloves are there. Then you have to use the cap over there. Then you have to just wear the shoes. Then prevent slips and trips. Okay, uh, this is important. In some cases what happens, some liquids are going to be just on the surface. Okay, so that may causes the slipping, so you need to prevent that. Keep work areas and emergency exit clears. So this is very important, that there must be an emergency exit system in the industry. Now why it is important? If in case of emergency, the alarm will run, and if the alarm will run, so at that time most of the peoples are going to just go through a single system, and it is quite difficult from them. So emergency exist might be there. You can observe the emergency exist in your state transport also, in the railways also there is a emergency exit plan over there. Eliminate fire hazard. So try to eliminate the fire hazard by checking the connection time to time. If there is a loose connection, you need to just repair at the same time. If you just make connected two cables, give the proper insulation over them. Avoid tracking hazardous material. Lockout of the energy sources. Norms to use the compressed gas cylinder. Follow always from the norms to use the compressed gas cylinder. Avoid lack of oxygen on the space, that could cause immediate respiratory failure. So in some cases you need to always measure the oxygen level. Basically it is related to the chemical industry, where there are number of chemicals are going to manufacture, the oxygen level may get reduces, so you need to just take care that the sufficient oxygen level is there. Now for that purpose there may be oxygen measuring instruments which will show the level of oxygen, because if the oxygen deficiency is there, lack of oxygen is there, that will causes the respiratory failure and the person may get fell down. Serious care must be taken where the toxic gases and vapor can poison the worker. So in chemical industry, where toxic gases are going to be produced, process industry, or vapors are there. Okay, so you need to take the serious care over there, because if they will enter into the respiratory system of the person worker, he may get immediately fell down.